Hi, this is Neil Walters. In this video, I want to answer the question, what is WordPress? So I actually use WordPress for many of my websites. What it is simply a blogging platform. And there are basically two forms of WordPress. You can actually go to wordpress.com and it looks like this, and you can actually create your own website there and you can actually maintain it on the WordPress website. Or you can do what a lot of other people do, is you just create your own domain and you get a hosting package and you run WordPress on your hosting service. And I want to give you some statistics about WordPress, and this is from a blog by Tom Ewer that was written in February 2014. 48% of Technorati's top 100 blogs are managed with WordPress. Just to give you an idea how big it is. There are 74.6 million websites depending on WordPress. Some other amazing statistics. 22% of new US registered domains run on WordPress. WordPress.com gets more unique visitors than Amazon in the US. WordPress.com employs only 229 people, which is amazing considering how many users they have. There are 6 new WordPress.com posts every second of the day. WordPress developers charge $50 an hour, so if you're looking to learn a good skill, maybe this is something you might be interested in learning WordPress. And of course, some people make blogs with it, and they make even more money than that on their blogs. There are 29,000 WordPress plugins, so it's very expandable. A lot of tools snap into it and make it even more powerful. It gives you features that are not there out of the box, so it's easily expandable. And it's been updated like 98 times. And there are 46 million downloads of the WordPress software. So that gives you an idea of what we're talking about here. So you've probably heard of WordPress, and now you're watching this video to find out what it is. Let me just give you a quick demo. So I've got a website over here. This is just some, let's call it a little trashy site that I built. Sometimes I buy domains and I put WordPress up on them for various nefarious reasons, let's say. And this is one of my websites. And so the first thing about it is WordPress is now called a CMS, a content management system, because you can log on to the website itself. You can post your content, you can put your pictures, and then you can log off. And then other people will find your site through Google or one of the other search engines, and they'll be able to read the content on your site and interact with it. So it says right here, I'm logged off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and simply log on, and I'll show you what the WordPress dashboard looks like. Okay, so this is the WordPress dashboard. You can even sometimes configure how the front page looks. The main two things you have in WordPress are posts and pages, and they're kind of like the same thing. And there's even some utilities that will let you switch one from the other. But basically, pages are what you'd normally consider the pages of a website. This is typically like your home page, the About Me page, and then maybe if you're a business, you may have a products and a services page, that type of thing. Maybe a page with your map and directions, how to find me, or when we're open. And then there are posts, and these are like your blog posts. So posts typically are dated and they roll off over a certain period of time. I mean, they'll still be there on your website, but as time goes by, posts have less importance to them. Whereas a page is something that's always going to be there and be important. So let me show you the two versions of the website now. This is what the website looks like when a visitor comes to it. And you can see I haven't done a whole lot of work on this one. This is kind of simple out of the box, kind of an ugly, it's called a theme. So the way the colors and everything appear around the website, that's part of your theme. And there are dozens of free themes, actually hundreds of free themes. And then there are hundreds or more than hundreds of paid themes you can get to make your website look even better. And that's where even sometimes you may have to hire a developer to help you, because sometimes the themes are easy and sometimes the themes themselves can get a little more complex. So I'll give you a demonstration of that here in just a second. Then here's an example of some posts or some articles on my blog. And you can see when they're dated and then what category they're in. And sometimes the theme will show the author. It just depends which theme you're using here. Okay, so this blog is pretty bland and boring. So what we're going to do is we're going to zip it up a little bit here. We're going to make it a little bit prettier. So just as an example, I'm going to go over here to Appearance, and I'm going to click Themes. Okay, so you can see here, this is the theme that's installed. It's the 2013 theme, which WordPress usually creates a new interesting theme each and every year. But it's kind of boring, because if every website used the default themes, then all websites would look the same. So people usually customize and pick different themes for their websites. So you can actually click Add New here, and you can see all kinds of different themes that are available. And you can even search for themes based on a certain topic. Like if you have a store or a plumber site or whatever, you can actually just type in keywords here and you can find a theme that might fit your business better. So I'm just going to scroll down here and see what I see that might look interesting. So here's a storefront, an e-commerce site. Let's just try this one. This one's called Creative. So I'm going to click Install. And what it's doing right now, it's going out to a web where this website or this theme was created, and it basically pulls it down. It stores it on your server wherever you're hosting WordPress. And now we can preview it or we can activate it. I'm going to take a chance here and just click Activate and see what happens. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my website. And this was the old theme, the 2013 theme. And now I'm going to click Refresh. And now you can see the website has an entirely new look and feel, but it has the exact same articles on it that it had before. So I think this is actually a better looking website. And so after you put a theme on, there's several things you want to do. You'd want to customize your header up here at the top and probably put a logo or a banner on your website. One thing that's bad about this theme, see, it even has a phone number and an email up here, which that's kind of corny because that's not my phone number and that's not my email. So some websites you have to customize. So let me just show you real briefly. I don't want to get too far off topic here. This is not really a lesson on WordPress. It's just a lesson on what is WordPress. But I want to show you how basically what's called an end user, a normal business person, can somewhat tune their websites without being a super duper web expert. So we come in here and this is customizing the theme. And you can see here it says header image. This is where you put a new image on the blog. And I see colors, background, menu, widgets, creative options. Theme general options. And every theme is kind of a little bit different, so you just kind of have to poke around here. Home blog options. Nope. Okay, so here's your phone number and your email that we just saw. So see, all you got to do is, for instance, take that out. And maybe I don't want my email on my website. Now I click Save and Publish. I wait for that save to be completed. See that little spinner up here is still circling. And then I come back over here and I hit refresh. And now that phone number just entirely disappeared. And they have all the nice little social icons up here. So in the future, I can add my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and whatever all these other icons are. So that's pretty cool. Just another quick example, like over here, they've got some junk here called the meta tags. So let's say I want to just totally get rid of those. I come over here and see it's all menu driven. You just have to learn where the menus are. Those are called widgets, which is kind of a funny little word. And then over here, there's this thing called meta. You just basically take that off. I come here and say delete. Okay. And I just want to click off there just to be sure. I'm going to come back here and hit refresh. And now that meta stuff is gone. Now, for instance, you could put over here a banner ad. You put your photo, your profile. Like, let's say I wanted to put, I could put my picture there, but again, I don't want to waste too much time. This video is going to go on too long if I start demonstrating everything that WordPress can do. Let me just show you how you do a blog real quick. So you come over here to post and you say add new. And of course you can write your own blog or you can hire someone to write it, or there's other options, but let's just call this, this is my demo blog for the video. And here I'm going to say this is my first blog written for the web. And just for fun, let's actually put a little picture in this. Okay, Let me show you how you can add a picture to this. I'm going to click here, Add Media. Media could be a sound file or a picture basically. And I have a picture over here in another tool. And watch this. I'm just going to drag my picture on top of this. This is the picture of Stanford University, which I just got off Wikipedia. And you can actually put in here a caption, like this is Stanford University. And you can say where you want the picture to appear, on the left or the right. Let's just for fun put it on the right and click Insert into Post. And if we have multiple lines of text, you can see the text would actually wrap around this picture. So let's just put here, I'm going to pause and do that. Okay, so this is a preview of what my blog is going to look like. And now I pick a category. Let's just say this has to do with retirement. And I'm going to click Publish. Takes maybe 4 seconds. And then you're going to come over to your blog. And you're going to hit the refresh button again. And the most recent blog will be at the top. So there is my new blog. This is my demo blog for the video. Now, why did the picture go to the left? I don't know. That's another question. But anyway, those are kind of things you have to work out with WordPress sometimes. So last thing I think I want to show you here is you can click All Post, and now you can see all the blogs that you've ever written. And here is my last one called This is my demo blog for the video. And here's my other ones that I posted earlier. And now I want to throw that one away. So I just click Trash, and it will take that blog and put it in a trash bin where I could actually recover it later if I wanted to. And that's pretty much how you use this tool. One more thing in WordPress is there's plugins here. And occasionally these plugins need to be updated. So it's kind of cool. You just click here, Update Now. And that's how easy it is to install upgrades to your WordPress. Just by clicking a button, that software is pulled over the internet and just put onto your website. So, I mean, WordPress is terribly impressive. So I use WordPress on a lot of my own sites. neilwalters.com is one of my WordPress sites. I have one called retirewithneil.com, and there's one called miraclemorningsuccesslog.com. And some of the ones I use are on a special WordPress platform called Kalatu. And one of the things that Kalatu does, which is kind of neat, is it actually helps you sell something. So like here, it helps you build your banners beside your ad. It has the nice pictures over here on the side. And it actually can tie into your YouTube channel. So if I scroll down here, the other thing it has that's really nice is what's called a call to action. So at the bottom of each of your blogs, you can have a call to action. And so you can actually create pre-canned call to actions, or you can use some of the ones that are automatically in your system. So once you learn how to blog, there's some interesting ways how you can learn to make money with blogging. So if you want to know more about how to make money with blogs, go on over to retirewithneil.com. I'm about 54 right now, and my plan is to be able to retire, or at least maybe if I don't physically retire, have enough money to retire in about 2 years. And there's ways you can do that on the internet by blogging with this platform, this Kalatu platform. So there's a link below the video if you want to know more about that, or just go over to retirewithneil.com and check out some of the links on the side there, and I'd be glad to tell you more about it. Thanks for watching. So this is Neil, and this has been What is WordPress?